Okay, this is Griswold Quiche. We're going to turn on the skillet and turn on the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Right, so I'm going to put some avocado oil in the skillet. There we go. You could also use canola oil or olive oil or a mix. We need a big onion. So we'll peel that. Get it into scraps. And we're just gonna mince this thing. You want it to be pretty small pieces. There's sort of a bad section in the middle, but I think the rest of the onion is okay. Yeah, you want to mince the onion. Because it's sort of going to cook down to mush. You could also probably use a grater, maybe. I tried that once, it was alright. I found that mincing it was a bit better. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Okay. Now you can also add other vegetables into this saute. You could do peppers, you could do like eggplant or squash or asparagus or green beans or peas. You could do jalapenos or other like spicy things. There's lots of options. Today I'm just going to do onions. Give that a stir. See if there's any huge chunks. If so, we'll pick them back out and cut them, like this guy. Get out of there. That's good enough. Black pepper. And normally I wouldn't bother measuring this, but maybe this time to be careful. 30 grams fish sauce. and some butter. All right, I'm gonna let that go for a little bit, maybe a little higher heat. We want them to sort of caramelize just a little bit. All right, while it's cooking, we will prepare the rest of our ingredients. Need a big bowl. And we need 200 grams of eggs, which is like 4 large eggs. Looks like all my eggs. This is a styrofoam egg carton. So I can just put the eggs shells right back into the carton. If this were a nice paper carton, then we would save the carton and give it to a local farm or something, but styrofoam is just trash. Now we need, where's my recipe? 180 grams of milk. And 180 grams of cheese. This is not the most favorable grating angle, but you know, we'll get there. Okay, that's 50. All right, we're gonna move it over here a little bit. $70. Da, 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 da. 110. 150. 180. Get in there. Oven is now hot. That's good. These onions now are starting to melt and caramelize and mush up just a little bit. That's good. That's all the weighing that we need to do. Put the scale away. This is how it looks so far. This omelet we're going to use spinach, which is already pre-washed. This is a good amount. This was a 170 gram container of spinach. It's probably like a fifth of the container. So 30 or 40 grams. I don't know. I didn't weigh it. Obviously, you don't need to weigh your spinach. And we'll just sort of cut it into slivers, like you would do for sag. Some more black pepper in here. And some herbs, I think oregano. And especially rosemary. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, and maybe we'll skip parsley this time since we have spinach. Check our recipe. It says we also need fresh tomato. this is March, there's no good tomatoes out there, so we're just going to use these grape tomatoes. It's your best bet. I'm cutting them into quarters. Alright, I'm going to turn off the onions. That's how it looks so far. I haven't stirred anything yet. It's not necessary. In fact, it's worse to stir it too much, I think. Alright, back on, and here I like to use canola. Gives it that fun canola flavor, intense canola flavor. Too hot to spread by hand, so I'm going to spread it with this paper towel. It hurts. Don't do that. Maybe a little bit more. And we'll turn it back on to a nice high heat of some type. And we're going to wait till we see some smoke. And this we're just going to stir. This is why you need a nice big bowl. Your onions shouldn't be hot enough that anything really gets cooked. That would be not so good, probably. You got enough thermal mass from the milk and the cheese that the eggs aren't going to get cooked in this situation. Get in there, spinach. Alright, that's what we have. Alright, seeing some smoke. Now I add butter. This is more than you need, so I'm only going to use half that much. Alright, pour it in. Before the butter starts to brown too much, you don't really want to stir it. You just leave it like that. You may want to flatten it out a little. Turn that off. Into the oven. And we set a timer of 16 minutes. And that's how you make Griswold Quiche.